Right, got the stream up and running. All right. So far, so good. Everything at in. Here. Get everything all loaded up. All right, bet. Wait for some people to get in here. Go ahead and get started. Draw this pack. Well, I got a UR out there. That sure is finna get dismantled. Yo, what's going on, Daniel? Welcome to the stream. Hey, I'm glad you can make it. I'm finna set up the duel room right now. Let me disband that. Make a new room. 50 people. Create. Yo, what's going on? Grateful. Welcome to the stream. Glad you can make it. What's up, bro? Sorry I missed the stream yesterday. Hope y'all had fun. I was busy. Hey, you're all good, Grateful. But I will say that was a W stream. That was a W stream, and that was it was a good tournament. My boy Kevin ended up winning the whole thing, but everybody did good, bro. There were so many cool decks. In that, all right, the dual room ID is up, but I'm gonna work on my deck, so. That. And let me delete. I don't think I have to delete that. Hopefully do another one. Oh yeah, I definitely plan on doing another event like that. That was fun. So I'm gonna try to plan something else. And maybe the next bigger tournament I have, like I was saying on the last stream, I kind of want to do prizes. You know, just to have some kind of incentive, I guess. Hey, how many URs do I need? I need 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. So let's see what we can dismantle. I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need you. Daniel, you said you could do a pay-in tournament. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, I guess everybody like put in like $1 in the pot or whatever, and then whoever wins, you know, they get the money or something like that. Nothing too crazy. I'm not Monopoly man, you know. And then yo, going on, Pokezar? Welcome to the stream. I'm glad you can make it. Appreciate you for coming by. Yeah, you say you got to finish your ranked match, and then you'll join. All right, bet. That's fine. That's cool. That'll give me time to work on this. I thought I had way more URs than this, but guess not. Let's see. Brazil. Okay. Then yeah, right now I'm working on a Galaxy Ryzeal deck because I think it would work together pretty well actually. So that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, so I need two of those. I could do with one of those. I made a new Exodia deck I want to test. Okay, bet. I think that'll be pretty fun. And you already know, hey, the best place to do it is on here, so. If I'm getting shit on my banished pile, Fiend Smith and Stun. That's unfortunate, Pokezar, but I definitely get it. Bonfire. Okay, I think I can live without Bonfire. Then where's Photon Emperor? I need Photon Emperor in here. Jesus, that's not how you spell Emperor. Jesus. There we go. Photon. Where's my boy Photon Emperor? I know I'm not tripping. Oh, I think he's a normal. Okay, there's Photon Emperor. And then I'm gonna add Tachyon Cloud Dragon to this deck. Tachyon. Where's Cloud Dragon? Oh, there it goes. See, if you expert summon a dragon, to them, you can target one of them. That's his graveyard. Okay. Okay, I can do one Tachyon Cloud Dragon. And then try to get that down some. Then let me see some Ryzeal decks. See what people are putting in there. Node Ryzeal, Star. We're running 3 ice, but God. Okay, these are the URs I have to work with. But I need all these. Yeah, I need all these. Bro, that's so crazy. Okay. Hey, sorry y'all, I'm not reading the chat. I'm trying to figure out how to create this how I want to go about making this deck, honestly. Rhizio Plasma Hole. Rhizio plugin. Plugin. Yeah, Rhizio Boss. Okay. This might just have to be a 50 card deck. Yeah, this might have to just be a 50 card deck. Be honest. I can get rid of you. I can get rid of you. I can keep Baguska. Jesus, that's not how you spell Galaxy Eyes. I can put, where is he? I need you in there. For sure. Then I need my Xyz monsters. The ones that I own. Where's that rank at 5? Where is it? 5. There you go. Then, but I want to add Giant Hand. I know for sure I want to add Giant Hand. I think that card could help me. Is it that one? Giant and yeah, number 106. There we go. Okay. And then I could put Giant Hand. And then I could probably take off. Iphone. I want to say. Hopefully chat come in the room. He's cooking right now. Although I don't have long because it's hella late. Ah, damn, Pokezar. Hey, you're good. Hey, what's going on, Ernest? What's going on? Welcome to the stream. Sorry I didn't see your message earlier. I'm making a Galaxy Rhizio deck, so I think they could work hand in hand pretty well. At least I hope so. See, I need that Galaxy Trance, I'm not gonna lie. And then I could do Hyper Galaxy. But I need to make sure I got some good combo starters. Let me see. Draw 5. Draw 5. Okay. Okay. Number of remaining cards in deck. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Very interesting. Alright, cuz I mean, I could be fine with like without Droll. I mean, Droll would be nice. It would, but I think I'll be fine without Droll. Cause I don't have Droll in my other deck, I don't think. Uh okay. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I could lower Mulch Army by 1. Lower Ash by 1. Put Droll down by 1. Draw 5. Nah, I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need those. I like playing more. I don't want to get folks to sleep, or at least try to. I have a chat GPT warrior deck. A chat GPT made warrior deck is crazy. So like, what, you asked it to like recommend you some cards? Yo, what's going on, Fig? Welcome to the stream. You said, what am I trying? Bro, I'm trying to make a Galaxy Ryzeal deck because I think it can cook. I think if I can do it right, there's real potential here. So I'm trying to see what I can do with that. And I think because nobody's done it before, I think it'll be cool if I can make it. I know some of these Galaxy spells, because the thing is, if I was using my regular Galaxy deck, the one-off Galaxy spells, you know, they make sense. But now that I'm kind of mixing in a Ryzeal engine, is oh, your sheet. Hey, Fig, you are right about that. I didn't realize that it locks you into 4s. That kind of sucks. Chat GPT is said use Photon Vanisher in Galaxy Wizard. Like I could. I don't know. That whole thing about being locked into like level 4s just kind of threw me off, I'm not gonna lie. So I might drop the deck completely. I thought I was cooking, but I guess not. And then Fig, you said you want to chat in Discord. So like what you mean? Like you want to talk like in the deck list channel, or like what's up? Well, what you want to do, Fig? Yo, what's going on, Rahadi? Welcome to the stream. Yo, what's going on, Villain? Hey, I'm glad y'all can make it to the stream, man. I apologize for the abomination that I got right now. I'm trying to potentially cook up something. Okay, so Fig, you want to hop in voice chat? Okay. I mean, yeah, we can hop in. Yeah, we can hop in voice chat if you want, Fig. Hello?
Hello. Is my stuff working? All good? All
right. Yeah. I can hear you. Let me turn you up a little bit. All right, talk.
Oh, God. Yeah, hello?
All right, yeah. I can hear you.
All right. Main thing, I guess I wanted to throw... Yeah, hi, I'm Fig. Main thing I wanted to throw out with you trying to do Ryziel Galaxy is that I can actually see it working in a sense, because so when I said that the Ryziel's lock by 4s, it's only specific effects that lock by 4s. So like example, Ice Ryziel. When you normal Ice, he gets a Ryziel from your deck. That doesn't lock you into 4s. It's the I guess the good way to put it in mind, if you special summon a Ryziel using its effect, it locks you into 4s. So like, as long as you normal summon them, you're all good. The only one you really want to be normal summoning is Ice, really, that's the issue. The others just kind of get you nowhere.
Yeah.
The big thing, I guess just like looking at the deck list also, is how you'd want to build it is, I would say you're kind of using Ryziel as, because the issue with, I wouldn't say like the issue, but the kind of deck that you're wanting to build here is more or less, it's Xyz focused, and it's mainly, Ryziel is kind of, you want to use it as an engine first to get out your Galaxy 4, so that you can then set up for Galaxy stuff.
Right.
Is my kind of understanding.
Right, yeah. I'm trying to use it like an engine to get some of the 4s out, you know, and have a better, like, I guess, defense. Like, if I go first, I can bring out, like, you know, Detonator, or I could bring out Photon Lord, you know?
Yeah, and that works out really well, because, like, usually everyone and their mother is going to waste all of their interaction on the Ryziel stuff, and then you can just kind of pivot into Galaxy Eyes and sort of work from that point.
Yeah.
With that, in that engine, I do think the first thing you definitely want to do is take out both the trap and the spells, just because both, the issue with the Ryziel traps and the spells is they kind of don't really serve you any purpose outside of, like, helping you summon the Ryziels, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Like, the first thing is a Plasma Hole. Plasma Hole is really bad for, like, what you're going for, because all it does is that it pops face-up cards equal to the amount of Ryziel Xyz you have, which you're only really actively going to be wanting one at a time.
Yeah.
like especially in like a like, I can imagine exactly what you're trying to go for is just Detonator, honestly.
Honestly, yeah.
And that should be just good enough, because Detonator is good enough.
So I don't really need the duo drive either, do I?
Well, yeah, no, because the issue is that if you go with duo drive, you have to then, like, unless you want to summon out a bunch of other 4s some other way, if you summon out another Ryziel, because, like, say Sword, for example, say you search it with Duo Drive after, like, well, I'll just like put out a turn. You start it, you normal ice. You get the extra sword from your deck, special summon, sword, searches you something else.
Right.
You put that under, you make Duo Drive. Now you've already you've used that to just search more Ryziel cards, and the issue is now the only way you're able to get those Ryziel cards out is if you lock yourself into 4s, which kind of sucks.
Yeah, that'll like really help me, especially with
because,
a level 8 focus deck.
Yeah. The main reason why I think you can kind of pull it off is mainly with the 7th Tachyon and the 7th Ascension. Because like you can really pivot between 2 lanes. You can be like, oh, I have, because really all you're looking for in this deck, I'd imagine, is exactly ice. Like you're always looking for ice because you just want to use your normal.
Yeah.
Fucking, you're not using your normal in Photon anymore. What are you using it for? Like,
and then like, I guess mainly I would want to use the light Ryziel cards because Sword and Node wouldn't really benefit the deck either.
Yeah. And well, I mean, that's what you're mainly going to look for. Honestly, I think it should be a pretty... Oh, I'm wondering like how big you'd want to go for it. Because my only thing is, because you're not using... Like, Ext, I don't think is going to do you any good.
Yeah, well, hold on, Fig. Yeah, Pokezar, we're gonna start the duel room ID is in the chat. So if you want to go ahead and hop in and you can want to duel somebody, you can. Or if you want to duel me in specific, just let me know. All right.
Yeah.
So I don't really need X either.
Well, you don't want Ext, because the main thing with Ext is the main reason why you're putting Ext in is so that you can use his effect to mill an extra deck monster to summon it. But if you summon him that way, you lock yourself into 4s. So it kind of kills the purpose of what you're trying to use it for. I'm actually, now that I'm sitting on and I'm thinking, you could actually, we could go, if you're just looking for 4s, the new Heraldic Beast stuff, it's low rarity and it actually does kind of exactly what you're looking for probably less.
Does it really?
So yeah, the two, mainly the main one that you're looking for is the 2 new, because they can just summon themselves really easily. It's the main thing, is that they're 4s, and I'm not sure. You'd have to be careful, because I have to double check. They do have a lock, but it's on a very specific effect, and I have to.
Okay.
I'm just logging in now and getting fucking yes, I know. Thank you for giving me another SR. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at the Heraldic Beast stuff. That's pretty cool. That new is that a new XZ, the number 8, or that been here?
No. Okay, so really the new stuff is go. I can't see it because your camera's covering most of it.
Oh damn, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I can literally just go to the pack, say the cards. Just one of them. It's, oh god.
Yo, what's going on, Leo? Welcome to the stream. Glad you could make it, man. Right now I'm just trying to make a Galaxy Ryziel deck, but I do got the duel room open. So if you want to hop in there and you duel some people until I get there, you can. Or if you would just want to wait, that's cool too.
There it is. It's the Heraldic Beast Griffin. That's the specific.
Okay, let me vassal it.
It's
okay. I see it.
Yeah, Griffin. It's an SR.
Send one beast monster from my deck to the grave.
There he is. Yep.
Yeah, locks me into Heraldic Beast.
Heraldic Beast, but you can summon.
I can summon numbers. Yeah.
That's the main thing, is that's why you can probably like intersperse that with, just anything else.
Yeah, because I that's crazy. I'm just realizing. I think majority of the Galaxy cards are numbers.
Some of them, not all of them. I can't quite remember because there are some of them that are like Photon and others that are Cipher. Fucking Photon Dragon.
Yeah.
Galaxy Eyes decided to go into two completely different archetypes. God willing.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that.
And the other one that's kind of not. It's dependent on how far you want to go in that. Specifically, the Stad Whale is the other SR whale, basically.
Okay, no, what's something? Duels. Okay, that's kind of nice.
Yeah, and the major spells that the main spell you're supposed to look for it. Excuse me, is the Charge Heldry, but you can probably literally go for that. I think. What was the engine? It's like the main two spells you're looking.
Because it's like the Galaxy Eyes, they have like a decent amount of pretty good like level 4s as well that I can mix too.
Yeah.
That'll
you can also you can just actually go straight into like you can still summon Titan Hope Harbinger. Or just Hope Harbinger because that's a Galaxy Eyes guy technically. Or the C62 guy, the Prime Neo Galaxy Eyes. I think that one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that one as well. Unless I'm crazy. I mean, it has C and pretty sure.
Those C cards are really weird. Like when it comes to number effects, the C cards always get left out. I've noticed.
Well, it's because so I guess to ask, have you watched Zex?
No.
Any amount?
No. Well, when I was a kid, I did, but like I wasn't really watching. Yo, what's going on, Saul? Appreciate you for popping in, man. Hey, you have a good night. But yeah, I haven't really seen a lot of Zexal.
It basically, like, the major thing was basically everyone had numbers, and that number was correlated to a monster, and that was like their whole deck. That's the idea. And the whole thing with the chaos numbers, that's what C stands for. That's chaos numbers.
Oh.
It's not really well articulated through it. But it was introduced with, I can't remember the guy's name, but the guy who, he's the person who has the gimmick puppets, and that's the reason why all the gimmick puppets have chaos, or basically a bunch of rank up stuff. And the whole point of Chaos XZs is that you're supposed to use rank up magic spells to then just grab their other thing from the extra deck. Like, you're never really supposed to summon the chaos, like the ranked monsters, the chaos ranked up monsters, with their actual materials, because their materials are like 4 level 9 or something.
It's always like some crazy ass like summon condition.
Yeah, because you're never actually supposed to summon it like that. You're supposed to summon it doing something completely else. Like,
right.
Usually, it's
But it's crazy because the C62, the Prime Photon, is actually doable with a Galaxy. Then you can bring out 3 level 8s easily.
Well, yeah, but you don't even need to because you just use 62 Prime Photon. Plop it right on top.
I never even thought about putting the rank up cards in the deck specifically for that. That's crazy because I didn't know.
Well, that's the thing though, is that rank up spells kind of suck.
Oh, there's the kicker.
Well, it's okay. So kind of the reason why is like, think about it in the way that you have a monster in your extra deck that you can't summon normally, and the only way you can summon it is if you get the rank up spell to begin with. Mind you, there are very, very few ways to search rank up spells in the goddamn game. The only one I can think of off the top of my head that does it reliably are like Raid Raptors. And the seventh Ascension can literally set up exactly 1 rank up magic spell, but that's about it. Like, what, and that's to add, like, there aren't really many rank up magic spells to be, like, one of the, you can say it's like the best top deck in the game, but literally one of the rank up magic spells requires you to draw it for turn. You can't draw it, you can't add it to your hand, you can't draw it like mid-game. You have to draw it for your draw for turn for it to be able to be activated to begin with.
That's actually
That is why,
fucking crazy.
Yeah, you that is exactly why the 7th Ascension card. Oh, my Google decided to go up. That's the reason why the 7th Ascension card literally says, oh, you can put a card back into the top of your deck so that you can then draw it for turn. That's the quote-unquote the supposed synergy for it, which is ridiculous.
That's why they be using
That's
7th Ascension with Tachyon.
Yes,
7 Tachyon.
that's the that's the well, yeah. It's just ridiculous. It's and for exactly like Galaxy, like there's only specific decks that you really use. Like I can literally name it off the top. Literally, Gimmick Puppet is the only one that reliably actually uses one, and that's for an FTK. So it's so that you already know that's a good start.
Right.
Raid Raptors, Raid Raptors use it pretty often, but that's just to get out their big boss monster. That's a rank 13.
Rank 13?
Yes, it's Arsenal Falcon, not Arsenal Falcon. Oh, what's his? It's in the structure, if I'm not.
That's crazy. I don't even want to begin to imagine
Rebellion.
trying to summon
It's
him.
Rising Rebellion Falcon.
Okay.
So
I think I've seen people bring them out like maybe once or twice. I rarely see Raid Raptors.
well, yeah, Bill, and it's for a good reason because this kind of sucks. It's not like again it's the issue is that you spend all your turn, you do all this stuff to get like the big 4K card that's unaffected by other card effects, and then you just lose to a kaiju, and you're just like, why did I even try? You know,
yeah, then it makes it seem like it was all for nothing.
It's not even just kaijus. Now people, you can use I said White Woman one of your streams earlier before. I don't think you got it, but there's a card called Underworld Goddess. And her effect, or like she's a Link 5. So you know that's a lot of Link material. The big thing with her is that for her summon, you can use an opponent's monster for a part of its summon. So what you do, and mind you, when you use cards for material, they're not being affected. So like cards that say I'm unaffected by card effects, they can still be used to get linked off. They can still be used.
I was going to ask you about that because with my C62, I've seen many people like kaiju him or use this material, even with the Photon Dragon as material. I'm like, bro, he's supposed to be unaffected by monster effects. This is bull.
And that's like the one place where unaffected by card effects gets kind of warped around. Henceforth, that's kind of like why that effect has kind of died out as being good, because it was really good back then. Like being unaffected by card effects was fucking insane. You like if you had a monster that was unaffected, there really was nothing to do other than I have to run over. Because most cards that said I was unaffected by other cards can be destroyed by battle, and that was like the only way to get rid of it. But it's now just like you have 5 million ways and one to get rid of that. That's why they've kind of died out.
I feel like a lot of the stuff right now is like pretty much not at, I wouldn't say at a standstill, but they can all counter each other. Like there's different ways to get rid of one thing. You just got to read and be very specific.
It's also just a lot of
yo, Daniel, if you're in the stream, I'm ready to duel. I'm at table 1.
What was it? Oh yeah, the Heraldic Beast guys. The whole what they designed those guys for is because the Heraldic Beast lineup, their whole deck is basically they have a bunch of XZs that require 3 or more monsters to XZ summon. You know, like I think almost every single one of their XZs needs like 3 or more to be able to be summoned. But a lot, the support allows it to just completely ignore that. Go into, like, you can go into a 3-mat XZ with only 2 because this card is treated as 2. And the whole engine, or the whole idea that you do with that, is they really don't have much in the way of, like, I'd say good in deck, or like in deck, like boss monsters, or like another guy you could add to the end board. But they did add one. It was the main XZ pack, the number 69 Heraldic Crest guy. The guy that says he needs 5 level 4s to be made. Yeah, you're never doing that.
five level 4s is insane. That's like almost impossible.
That's like it's literally just one from being impossible. You could use, if you found a way to get a level 4 in the extra deck zone. I wait the day to see 6 level 4 monsters.
Right, like all on the field at the same time.
Just, but that guy, he's not really even that good, but like you can definitely, with the heraldic stuff, just like mid combo, if you want to go XCIs, or like, I don't really have a good hand. His whole thing is that he just be destroyed by battle artifacts, and then once per turn you can detach a card and make a monster roll, just change their name into unknown, and then he has a static effect that just says negate any unknown effects from your opponent. Which is like
crazy.
It's cool. Yeah, no, well, it's you'd figure it's crazy, but it's just he's just a 31k guy that just says one monster effect turns into nothing. And like, yes, it changes the name, like for like Malice.
Yeah.
That matters for if they try to go into like a Link 3 or something else that requires like the named Malice guy. Or for Ryziel. Ryziel Detonate, Ryziel, who are more. So like you make one of them a 4. But it's
and see, I would,
the main thing.
The Ryziel, like, I feel like Detonator, if Detonator didn't have to have like specific Ryziel monsters as material, I think he'd be way more broken.
I mean, he's still broken as is.
Yeah, like he's still broken, but like, I mean, like in the sense, it'd be easier to bring him out. Yeah, like it'd be easier to bring him out, and everybody would have him in their deck.
That is like the one thing but it doesn't matter because Duo Drive is generic, so you can, if you're wanting to make a Detonator, you're making Duo Drive to then immediately.
Yeah.
So it's like it. I enjoy Ryziel to a certain degree. You saw me play it against, and it's my only gripes with it comparative to like every other deck is that it just can compare it to literally like just any deck. It can just play through it like most of the time. Because every card in that deck searches out another card or does something else.
Yeah, it's like an infinite loop.
Yeah, and it's the thing is that I kind of like it in that sense. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I am getting really tired of, I'm gonna play my fun cool deck and it loses immediately to an Ash, and I can't do anything. The first guy, damn. I guess I gotta set 2 and pass and pray to God I don't just die.
Yep.
But no,
and that's why, like, that's why I enjoy. I just hold myself. That's why I enjoy my like Galaxy Eyes, at least the deck that my main one, because I feel like that I have it now to where I can kind of pivot. Like if I get Ash, it's like, okay, I got a backup, you know. I can do something else and go a different route. Now, like whenever I get ashed or something, like in a moment where I can't do anything, then it's like, well, damn, that I'm kind of fucked. But for the most part, my the deck is pretty consistent. I would say.
I would say I'll say once again, the main reason why I was still go for Ryziel is if you put in the baby Tachyon Dragon.
Yeah. I read his effect. I was like, okay, I never read his effect before. I was like, okay, I see why you want me to put him in the deck.
Yeah, because it helps. It's extender. It's not even just extender. It lets you like actually. It sets up the other Tachyon guy, the one that searches. What's the counter trap?
Primal.
I can't remember his name. Yeah, the Primal.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, that's an easy way to get off Primal too. I was reading it, I was like, whoa.
Yeah, and that's why I was like, every time I saw you with it, I was like, I was just shocked that you didn't have the little baby dragon, because like that is like the card for the. Well, that was a part of the made for it.
Yeah, because if I had him, because the way I bring out Tachyon is like kind of, I wouldn't say roundabout, but it's kind of roundabout.
It's not exactly what you want, yeah. And that's the reason why I would say you should also buy at least one copy. Better, and he's the other 8. His whole thing is you summon him first, and then when he's summoned, you can get a Tachyon or a Galaxy, put it to your. The second thing is that you detach 2 cards. You summon a rank 8 Xyz with 3,000 attack from your extra deck for free, and you just put that monster. You attach a Galaxy from the extra.
Yeah.
As well. So what you do is you summon out Dragluxion, use its effect, immediately go in Tachyon. Put Tachyon out, and that's like the easiest way to just get Tachyon out, because you also get search of the Dragluxion, but you also get to put a Galaxy under it. So you just put a glow, usually.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out what cards to move around to try to fit him in my deck. Because I think because it's like, I feel like right now my deck is like at a pretty decent consistency where I say it's like probably like, I want to say 75, maybe 60% win rate with it, which is pretty good. So it's like, I don't want to move around cards and then I just ruin the whole, the whole deck.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, I'd say probably the best. I'd have to see it, because you've got Photon right? Photon.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Sorry, y'all haven't been real active in the chat. I'm talking to Fig right now, trying to figure out how to get this Galaxy Eyes and Ryziel deck working. But no, there's no tournament today, Prince. The tournament was yesterday. So if you want to, oh shit, he fucking called by me. But if you wanna watch the tournament, it's posted up. I keep all my past streams up, so you can go watch it that way. And then Leo, you went to locals today. You went 0-2. I mean, that's fine, man. You can't win them all. Like, I've lost hella times with my Galaxy Eyes deck. No way, he had a triple tactics too. But hey, what's good, Gamer Zero? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you for coming by. And y'all already know, if y'all want a duel, the duel room ID is posted in the chat. It's pinned to the top, so you can join that way. Just hop in here and have some fun. But back to what you were saying. Sorry.
Oh no, you're good. I'm kind of. I was I forgot what that. Tachyon. Oh,
Yo.
yeah, your deck. I mean, yeah, honestly, I think what I always do, or what I've done, is just like deck, like have like one copy of the deck that you have right now. Then you can just do literally go to the deck and just say copy deck. You get another copy, and with that one, that's the one that. Like this. So I want to do this because you don't lose blueprint. You don't lose where you came from to begin with. You realize, like you can say, like, I like this deck because it had these certain synergies that worked out well, and I want to try out new stuff. This new stuff didn't really work.
Yeah.
Like that's usually how it goes, but that's the deck build or the deck testing. I'm trying to think. I was gonna say, have you looked at the new pack that came out?
With the Ignister cards.
Yeah, it was Ignister, Gemini, and the Regenesis stuff.
I glanced at it, but I wasn't able to like look at it. Like look at it.
I was gonna say, I don't know if coming up, you'll probably see. I haven't seen it these last couple days, but I do imagine they're gonna come up real often. That how their support kind of worked. It actually does make the deck in like a whole different sense, because the issue with old Gem Knight just kill you with burn damage and would just FTK you. Goddamn. What do we know about once per turn effects? And then they completely killed it. They gave it new support that did nothing because all of the new.
Yo, what's going on, noob? Welcome to the stream. You said you looking forward to showing off your new build. All right, bet. Hey, I can't wait to see it. What's going on, Ruben? Welcome to the stream. I don't think you've been here before, so welcome to the stream. I'm glad you decided to check out the channel, and you know, I hope you enjoy the content. We just chilling right now, dueling. You can join the duel room with the ID pinned to the top, and just hop in here and have fun. But I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Basically, all I was gonna the main reason new all based around the battle phase. Shocking.
Bro, I hate battle. That's probably like my worst. Like, I hate battle phase effects, bro. I hate them because it just feels so cheap, and it's because of those the 10 pay deck that I hate them so much. Because I'm like, bro, that's literally not fair.
Well, okay. To be fair, Tenpai is an insulated. Like the entire Tenpai deck was kind of just crafted to the most toxic, most brain dead, simple. Like, you know that you're fighting against my play. My opponent had no interrupt. Then the Raigeki, Harpies, and then on your other board another. And they're like, okay, I'm gonna summon Hydra, and then you're like, well, I just die. It's just.
Oh, bro, I hate this Dogmata because that Albazoa card, bro. He's finna banish all my fucking cards are gone now. That's so broken. Cause 7 cards is insane.
I mean, you still got enough. Still be. Well, I mean, they didn't wait. Have they not used Albazoa here? Am I crazy? Oh, they're waiting to do it.
Yeah. Bro, I never realized how like dangerous Dogmatica is until I played Lee Ray. I played this Dogmatica deck before, and I always get fucked by that Zoa card every time. Cause I need my extra deck for a Galaxy Eyes, bro. Like I need that.
The good thing, well, that's kind of pick. And that's kind of like the right for yourself is that you get to pick the stuff that's not so important. Look at the other 7 just eke you out. Issue with Albert is he kind of, yes, he eats half your, but it's kind of like that's kind of it. He don't do too much else.
Bro, I have 7 cards left in my extra deck, and I didn't even summon a single one.
I guess to be fair, they did also have the Matrix out as well. That's 1 extra, but I you can still.
Oh, crazy. But yeah, I guess just try to figure out how to maneuver with the Galaxy Rise Eel. Trying to figure out how to get it all working without me being locked out or something.
Well, it's not too hard to
right
doubt, because once again, really all like if you're doing can exactly tell you the line you're going. You have some what you're looking for. If you don't really summon out another guy, search with the other guy, or maybe even if you want to like then use the 2 4s and use your XEs. I guess the side. You feel like whatever in your hand to start like into doing stuff, go into detonator and just is detonate action, but it's also protection for your board, which is good.
Yeah.
Because but if you feel like I need to get into my Galaxy stuff, you can go into Galaxy 4 and then go get your Galaxy stuff.
Yeah,
Granted, I think
that's basically what I'm trying to use it for. Is like, I guess like a side engine, like just in like try to use that, bait them out or whatever, and then if they negate all the Rise Heal stuff, okay, all right, now I can use, like you were saying, use my Galaxy stuff now, and then then get to my rank 4s a little easier.
Yeah, I mean that's the hopes and plans of
When I first started playing my Galaxy deck, I tried to mix it with Blue Eyes before the support. That was the worst decision I ever made, bro. It was like it was like Brick Central. I was like, bro, there's no fucking way.
Yeah, and even more so, you just like with the new support of Blue Eyes, you don't want to do any of that with Galaxy Eyes because it's all synchros.
Yep.
Their whole deck is synchros and fusions.
Yep.
You're never going, oh, you're making me.
Yo, what's going on, Marcus? Welcome to the stream, and I'm glad you can make it. But yeah, I was playing Galaxy like because I had bought when I first started playing like a year and a half ago. It was before they got all the new support. So it was still like trash. So I was like, okay, I'll try to make it good. So luckily they had just dropped like Maja. I was like, okay, Maja sounds pretty cool. I put him in the deck. I mean, it was fine. It's just Maja's a good card. It's just a pain in the ass to bring out,
Yeah.
and then it makes it like not worth it. By the time you bring it out, it's pretty cool, but it's just in that span of trying to get that one monster, you could have summoned different, like multiple other monsters.
All right, this is full combo. Go ahead.
Damn, that's all you had?
I no. Well, you see, that's what you say. But here.
Oh, okay. There it goes. There it goes. Oh.
No, I technically with goatee, this is funny enough. The ideal, ideal, and you just have a guy and a tuner banished.
That's crazy. What deck is this? Like a fish deck?
Yeah, goatees. They're my little, they're not good.
Oh.
Their whole. Well, okay. So the reason why they're good is their whole idea, their whole shtick is banishing, and you can imagine that a banish deck that already kind of isn't good into a Malice format, it's really, really not good. Like, because everyone and their mother is running anti-banish stuff, so I don't really have, and I can't even make a play if I can't banish my cards. So it's, oh, you do play Orbital. I didn't
Yeah.
see that.
My only copy.
Your own copy.
He's trying to get negated too.
Nah. I'm sitting. I'm still thinking. I think I have to hold this for the late. Emperor. See, it's so, I'm gonna be so for real. Every time I see Galaxy Soldier, I genuinely, like, my brain does not think Galaxy.
Really?
Yes, because so Galaxy Soldier was actually straight up just for something completely entirely different. So do you know Cyberdrive? You tried to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll sit down. What Cyber Dragons would want, and one of their best little like going first cards that you'd want was what was his name? His name was Infinity. So the thing is you wanted what you did is you wanted 2 level 5 light machine monsters, exceed on top of them, and then or not Infinity, it was Infinity, and then you'd exceed on top of Infinity Eternity. And Eternity's effect was basically once per turn you can just negate a monster effect, and then when you do that you just take that monster and put it under Eternity. It's I guess to kind of like put it in the point, infinite impermanence, that's the monster that it's referring. That is straight up Cyber Dragon, or wait, it's I keep mixing up the names. You go Eternity, or not Eternity, it's something else. I can't remember the first level, but you go into Infinity. And literally the best way to go into Infinity was to use Galaxy Soldier, look for another Galaxy, summon it. And then you'd have, because he's a level 5 light machine. Right. And that's exactly what you'd use him. That you would just use him to get another level 5 or another another galaxy, discard your other Cyber Dragon, and boom. And that was also same format as grab something up here.
It's actually so crazy because that's all I know him for is Galaxy. Because when I first started playing Galaxy, yeah.
Yeah, well, no, that's the that sense is that you look at a card that normally has kind of you like when you see it, you're like, no, Galaxy Soldier was used also during. I don't know if you know the ABC dragons.
Mm-hmm.
Their whole thing is, light machines. He was a light machine. He actually, Galaxy Soldier got used in that deck specifically to summon Infinity, because ABC didn't really care grave or on field. They just wanted their pieces everywhere, because the whole point of that deck is that you banished each individual. The A armored something, B Buster Drake, C Rush Wyvern. You banish all of those, and then you get Buster.
Hmm.
For glow. This is good. I think. So you did use your norm. Got a bunch of that. You know what? I think I'd go for it. We'll start here. Go shift. Ghost. Oh. That counts. I guess I will. It lets me.
Oh wow.
And go here. So I still lose Jeff here, unfortunately. But carry on, folks. I will banish.
Yo, what's going on, Sail Long? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you for coming by. You said, I hope you're ready. Guess who's almost finished with their Dark Lord deck? Hey, go ahead. I'm ready. I'm ready to see what you got cooking up, Sail.
Do Sykes here. Sykes. Then I banish Zep. Zep's fucked.
Jesus, I wish I had Maxi.
Yeah, no, honestly, that's funny enough. The best way to count Goatee is you maxi during. You don't maxi during my turn. Because I'm not special summon. It is all on you. I'll go these two. Okay. Self. I think just give.
And see, normally I would have 2 copies of Afterglow, but I was like, okay, y'all convinced me to just put 1. I'm like, okay. I mean, it's been working, but like once he's banished, it's like, well, damn, there goes the 13,000 damage.
Yep. I like Afterglow. He's not too horrible of a guy that you can live with. Get the go.
You said last time you embarrassed yourself with that burn deck, bro. Sale, I'm gonna be real. I don't even remember you playing with that deck. No, I don't remember that. Oh, let's see.
Don't even remember.
And then I like the little. I mean, it's not really a secret effect, but the effect of bringing out another photon galaxy because that's another level 8. So if I have 3 level 8s out and I do an XEs with
If you
2,
do want.
yeah, I can basically make another level 8 XEs. But
It's you really like you do. It's, if the monster I can be summoned out in another way, you usually want to summon it in the way that the card is telling. Because going out of your like example, fucking Zeus, Divine A. Like is that double? Oh no, that's Expedition. But yeah, like Zeus, fucking his summoning conditions are quite literally like just exactly 2 level 12. You are never summoning Zeus to level 12.
no fucking way.
You're the way that you summon Zeus is you. Ow. That's any monster, right? That you just look at it. Oh yeah, you can. I'll use this steel here.
It shouldn't work. If it works, I'm gonna be mad.
It doesn't. I need to get stuff off of.
Because there's sometimes like people will do that and it'll still work. And I'm like, bro, fucking how? I have Galaxy Eyes as material.
Am I dead? Good question.
And surprisingly, what I realized one time, because somebody did it.
Oh wait, no, I am dead.
They tried to Nibiru him and it didn't work. I was like, oh shit, that counteracts that too. Thank God.
Yeah, it's damn, yeah. I didn't. If you didn't, Jeff, there.
GG's though, GG's.
GG's.
But yeah, there's like I've been playing the deck for so long that it's still cool learning like little stuff that I can do. Like I don't know if you were in that other stream one time when I had did the regular, what was it? Regular XZ? I forgot what it's called. The number 62.
Oh.
I had
No.
I had did number 62. I mean number 62. I went into the battle phase, and then they negated his effects, and it gave me the option to go back into my main phase. So I went back to my main phase and went to C62, and then into the duel. I was like, oh shit, I didn't even know I could do that.
Well, yeah. So that's more. To be honest, that one is more like Master Duel.
Yeah, it's like a Master Duel thing.
It was mainly if you have your like setting to be on, it tells your opponent. It tells you, oh, your opponent's about to end phase, and that's usually when people are like, ah, shit. Like a lot of effects beat.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why people usually are like, ah, okay, I guess I gotta. You are ready. Bet you never see me. Bruce Arctic Heart.
Bro, the only reason I found out about that the Usardic deck is because of the dual field. I said, what the hell is Usardic? I've never heard of that.
Yeah, they're not good. They're not good. I can tell you that.
They're like what, level 7s, right?
It's level 7s, level 8. They do what's for dark synchros, basically. What that means is that instead of synchro, like normal synchro summoning, where you take a synchro summon and you, yeah, you know, go ahead. You take a synchro and you add the tuner and the non-tuner effect. You take the tuner and you take the non-tuner. You minus their levels, and that's the synchro summon you're able to. It's a lot of words to basically say. Your normal summon, I still go for it. Yeah, we go.
The like robot polar bears.
Yeah, they're kind. So the Earth's Arctic stuff it's actually meant to kind of. They're literally their whole thing. Like all of the names, their naming convention is based off of the Ursa Minor and Ursa Major. Why am I blanking? Constellations guy.
Oh, okay.
And that's also that's fine. I guess you know never pun.
So they could just tribute themselves to just keep summoning?
So the whole thing is basically to even summon them, you have to have the guy out. And you have to have a level 7 or a level 8. I think it's just, yeah, level 7 or higher monster. And all you do is still targeted, right? Is you got to tribute him from your hand.
No, that just can hold me.
Is you just you got Tramp. It's not the worst.
It's not the worst, but I was trying to use it as like a last resort.
Okay. So then what?
But yeah, I think you're like literally the first person on Duels who used the Sartic deck.
Yeah. The main thing is that they were supposed to complement the what was their name? The Drytrons, because Drytrons are based off of the dragon. That's their whole theming and quote unquote. There's Galaxy. So you get
See, I love doing that little combo because usually people have to decide, okay, which card am I gonna actually negate? But it's
if I'm not wrong, I think you actually. So, Galaxy Soldier happens first, then Galaxy Photon Dragon. Like it has to happen next summoned guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then your opponent's like, okay, do I negate this first or the other thing?
Yeah, they gotta get the timing right.
Then you can activate Photon Jumper, and they're like, okay, now I'll have to plus.
Yep. Just like that.
It's just. Am I just dead? Good question. Double check. Pass. Funny enough, this is the second deck with Hoopier Spawner.
Oh, that's crazy. You got that card in here too. That must be a good card for like synchro decks.
It's not. It's not.
Oh.
This deck, this card really sucks. It's just mainly it just kind of for bad decks. It lets you do some extra stuff. Like Hoop Your Squadron will never be good, just because the
That
thing
sounds
is
so
the-
like sad.
Yeah, it is. It is. It straight up is. Like, just the thing with him is that you're like, oh, you fix quick synchro on the board. Why would I wait to synchro when most synchros are better when they're already on the board?
Yeah.
Like, that's the issue.
Jesus, why?
Oh, you're just straight. Okay. That's kind of funny.
I didn't realize my cards were getting banished until now.
Oh yeah, you didn't. It's okay. It's yeah. Shen Shen has a card that's
That is unfortunate. Oh, okay.
I mean, you still got a bunch. Damn. Yeah. Yep.
And
But
then,
he's not current.
then since it has to be from the field, it should be fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Doubles. You get special. Yeah. Look at all my.
I'm surprised it didn't let me special summon the number 68, but I guess 'cause I think I locked myself out into lights.
Out of. What?
Did I use trance?
Can't.
Oh yeah, lock me into
Can't
galaxy.
activate Oh, it's Tachyon. No. Is it Trance? You can just you got a normal special summon except Photon Galaxy. Trance. I'm just dead here. Yeah. Yeah. Can't activate Shen Shen.
Oh shit, my bad. Yo, what's going on? G, welcome to the stream. Sorry, my bad. Me and Fig were locked into a duel. But what's going on, man? I'm glad you can make it to the stream. Hey, you already know. Hop into the duel room. All right, Fig. I guess I'll go ahead and do Dark X. Been waiting, but this is like actually a surreal moment for me this whole time because you're the first person I've talked to like in the Discord, like in voice chat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those,
Well, I mean, I figure like a big thing. I feel, especially to not only just like for extreme. I find myself like I really suck at texting, and I really suck at texting, especially fast. So like whenever I want to get something, a moment out or all that, I tend to forget, or I just like completely horribly typo it so that no one can.
I get that.
That's why I like to talk.
Yeah, it does make it a lot easier.
Especially when I try to talk to something about like cube and draft, like that. It when I say that in text, it sounds really weird, and it doesn't quite exactly translate what cube is in my it's my favorite way. As a
Speaking of cube and draft, I want to do that for like a stream one day, like have an event for that. Yeah. Oh, we should make that like a tournament event. You have to use like a drafted deck or something. That'd be pretty fun.
So when for that one would just for okay. Well.
Yo, what's going on there? Go easy. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you for coming by. I'm glad you can make it. But I know for that one you said we have to use like dueling book, right?
Yeah, it will. So the first thing for like drafting, I'd actually really recommend. It's better when it's not quite like a bunch of people, because trying to manage. So with like specifically cubes are usually designed like 4 to 6 to 8 people. It depends the cube.
Right.
Like it's. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking ashen, man. It's alright. Anyway. Mainly because how a cube works is, as I said before, it's like it's a subset of some odd amount. It's like usually like well over like 250 something. But a cube has a specific theme to it. So what's something I can? Oh, like example, one of the cubes that I did not too recently. I liked it a lot. It was elemental themed. So basically, the only cards that were in were fire, water, wind, and earth attribute cards, and cards that kind of like reference around those attributes. And the entire draft was based on that. Really fun because with draft, what usually happens when you or with cube, I should say, what happens is that you get like I'll just like sit out like example. You have like 7 or 8 cards in front of you, and like as you pick those cards, you recognize like, oh, these pack of cards that were given to me, I noticed that a lot of the waters are earth, so I should probably be. I wanted like the first card you pick, water, like that like that's the kind of stuff you kind of do that, like you. It plays on a completely different level of Yu-Gi-Oh. The issue with Yu-Gi-Oh is that you have all the cards available to you,
Yeah.
all the times, at every single given moment, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
Like you've got to
What's going on, Storm?
exactly.
Welcome to the stream. The duel's been going pretty good so far. We all just been having fun. I battled Fig. I battled I battled Black Lee. I forget who he is on the chat. Cause y'all be having different names. And then right now I'm dueling Marcus. Yo, what's going on, Spendy? Welcome to the stream, bro. Appreciate you for coming by. Glad you can make it. Who's it? I just joined. Who's this talking? Oh, this is Fig talking. Actually, yeah. We hopped in voice chat so he could help me try to build my Galaxy Ryzeal deck. Jesus Christ. Yo, what's going on, Kevin? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you for coming by. Yeah, I've noticed with like a lot of the people, they'll join like later because I forget that people are in different time zones than.
Yeah, that's you get used.
So it's like, I wouldn't say it's like hard to manage, but it's like okay, what's a good time that everybody would be able to hop on or like do something.
Yeah, that's why I always like usually I hate kind of doing it, but it is kind of, especially for like events stuff like that, it is kind of better to start off
small.
Like like when you like princess.
Yeah.
Like you don't have I like, it's not being pessimistic to say you don't have the numbers right now to support anything bigger than like at highest 60, because I'm a big I really like D&D. My big thing with D&D is, especially like you as a main person, you have to, like, as a GM basically, you have to take care of like up to 6 people at a time.
Yeah.
To actively engage with them, or it's all good. I have recognized that shit gets way too hard the moment that has 8. The moment there's like 8 or more people that you have to like help and sort of like guide through or like tally with or something, it gets hard, man. And when that happens, you tend to have issues.
Yeah.
Attention, or like, going on. Like, well, I don't know either. I'm trying.
Yeah, it's like, but it's like I will say though that surprisingly the tournament turned out really good for what it, like, what I was able to do.
For what it was, yeah.
Well, I was actually like very surprised. I was like, that's actually kind of crazy. But did it take a lot of energy? Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
well,
did.
and I guess also to mention that, like, that was the most bare basic one. Also, like, you didn't have Swiss lose a round. You didn't have. So,
Yeah, I didn't even have like none of the extra stuff.
yeah, like you just did like straight basic. It still went well, which is good, but there will, like, especially for, I guess, like, down the line, it isn't best. I always say, if you think you can eat that much, don't. Just cut it in half. Just cut all what you think you can do. Cut it in half. Start. You will easily see how fucking difficult it is to get people into, like I cannot list you the amount to get my friends to a cube. That took like an hour and a half of my life. Just being like, okay, so you go into the website on your computer and you use your keyboard.
Right. That's why I was like,
click the button.
That's why I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to keep it, one round, at least up until finals, and then it was best 2 out of 3. But because even that alone, because I streamed for like 4 hours, and then like the first, I'd say like hour and a half was like trying to organize everybody, get everybody into the brackets, make the brackets, and then it's like, okay, now we can start. And I was like, Jesus. I mean, I still got it done though. I still got it done. So
yeah. And I was gonna say the Xavier, the room codes. Pop it. Links.
People, what is this?
He just asked.
Okay.
The room should be.
But yeah. Okay, yeah, he got it. Oh, no way they had a call by.
They always do.
Every time. And that's why some people do 2 gatherings, 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening. And C-Storm, I would like to be able to do 2 gatherings, but I work.
Work.
Yeah, I work. Like, I go to work 6 a.m. my time. That's what time I gotta be at work. And I don't get off till 3 p.m. So it's like, okay, I can realistically only do it like after 3 o'clock. Once or twice.
I'll be right back. I just gotta get in my car.
Okay, you're good.
I'll be.
Okay. But yeah, who am I facing? I'm facing Watermelon right now, Kevin. I forgot who Watermelon is in chat, but that's who I'm fighting. Master Duel League Draft. CG, that's what I was talking to Fig about. I think it would be cool, but like he was saying, it could take forever. It could take a really long time. So I don't know. We're gonna have to see. Bro, time limit. LOL. I was about to try and make a comeback. I would have won the tournament. Hey Prince, you might could have won the tournament. I feel like the tournament could have went either way, to be honest. All y'all were going crazy. So what's happening? Yo, what's going on, Demon Sword? Welcome to the stream. Hey, I appreciate you for coming by and checking out the channel, man. Welcome. Yeah, I see you already got it, but the dual room ID is pinned to the top of the chat. I know you already got it, but I'm saying for anybody else who's in here, dual room is pinned to the top. Let me get that out here. I can put you back. Okay. I don't think I'm here in. Oh, you're not. You don't think you'll hit Master this season, Kevin? I've never hit Master, so I wouldn't know. Uh, call by more like why try, bro. Facts, Demon Sword. Facts, bro. Every time I see a call by, that's what it feels like. And you get that? Yeah, yeah, Storm. I get days off. I'm off Saturday and Sunday, but that's kind of why my stream schedule is the way it is, 6 p.m. to 8 or 9, because Tuesday through Saturday, because I'm off Saturday, so I'll stream that day. But at the same time, you know, I still need days off, so that's why I don't stream Sunday, Monday.
Also, hey, I'm back.
Okay.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. I can hear you.
Is it any worse or any better? My in-house, my quality.
It sounds a little better now.
Oh, I'm not surprised. The mic that I use on my PlayStation is, oh god, I think it's almost 8 years old coming up.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Well, it's you know, Astros that had. I assume not. It's they're just a really good brand of headphones. That, I mean, my dad had them for. Well, he found them at a Goodwill for ridiculously cheap for exactly what they were, and they've worked for me since then.
Yeah, I used Astros before. I had the I used the A10s. I used the A10s for a long minute.
Yeah, I mean, the only issue is, just like any other headphone company, they realized, oh crap, all of our old stuff is still living. We should probably make new stuff that dies after 2 years.
Yep.
So that's like my only issue is that, like, I love Astros, but all of the new Astros, I just know that they'll die. They'll die in like the next couple 2 years, and they want me to spend another like $400 for that. I'm like, I know. Thank you.
Yeah, that's insane.
But yeah, that's what I was going to say for draft stuff. I wanted to mention probably or draft and cube. The only difference between draft and cube is draft. We just pick like specific card packs of Yu-Gi-Oh. I think on Yu-Gi-Oh Pro they have both Master Pack and like actual TCG like card pack stuffs. Like, you know, the actual cards that have been released in specific packs.
Yeah.
They have those, and drafts. They just have a bunch of like pre-made drafts and people who have already made drafts, or not drafts, cubes, and we can like just look through them and see what they're doing. Again, the big thing with that is, of course, it requires us to be on Yu-Gi-Oh Pro first. But the big thing, the reason why I like Yu-Gi-Oh Pro to do that is that you can import whatever you draft or what you get immediately into Masterduels.
Oh, really?
So you don't have, example, like for like the cubes, you know, you're picking like what for you're getting roughly around like 40 or 50 cards, and you know, it's all a bunch of random stuff mainly.
Yeah.
So like, you don't want to just go into Master Duel and then look up every single card to then put into this one-time deck that you're using for this one event.
Yeah, because that could really be a pain in the ass. Me and my friend tried to do like theme decks one time, and bro, that took for fucking ever.
It takes forever because you individually look up the cards and put them in. No, I like Yu-Gi-Oh Pro because I can't remember the exact thing, but you can just embed clipboard and you copy paste into Masterduels from the PC. It just works. It's nice, quick and simple.
That's what the fuck? How is he summoning? Oh wait, what the fuck? Are you like, he just summoned like Oh, like 2.8, 1.7.
I'm not able to look at your screen, so unfortunately I can't look at the guys and be like, oh yeah, those guys. I hate them.
He's using Regenesis. I've never fought a Regenesis.
Regenesis, yeah, that's part of the new deck pack, part of the new selection pack. They're not good, but they're cool. their whole Regenesis stuff, their whole thing is based off of each one of the monsters has exactly 25,000 attack and 25,000 defense.
Yeah. I just realized they all had 2,500 attack.
Yeah, no, it's
No way he can super poly with my C62. That's gonna be so annoying. Fuck.
He can, yeah. I was gonna say more than like. Yeah, the Regenesis card, they don't look very good, or they don't play very good either, because they basically just, their whole game plan is just summon out a bunch of guys and use spells and traps to kind of like control and use the board. It's like a Horus, but bad. But yeah, I was gonna say probably for whatever draft or cube. I'd say let's like do a cube first, and we can try draft later. Just because cube's a lot easier to understand outside of draft.
Yeah.
Just because, especially for like if you're trying to get into limited, like it's like I don't know how to put it, but like your brain like clicks when you play limited comparative to like how you play Yu-Gi-Oh normally. Because like when you play Yu-Gi-Oh normally, you're like, oh god, I gotta know every single card and do all this stuff and all that. And in limited, you're like, oh my god, there's like 100 cards I just gotta think about, and that's it. And like most of them are really easy to remember because like most cubes are really simple. They usually have like the power level is literally like, oh, I have bottomless trap hole. Oh, I have mirror force. Oh, I have an 1800 beat. Like that's most cubes are like.
Yeah.
It's just nice, simple Yu-Gi-Oh. It's not too. Negates aren't exactly too good because most monster effects are just okay to begin. I'd say like to do something like that would be. We can start with like 6, probably 4. I'd recommend like I can probably like put something up, but just to be like, just to say like it'd probably be better if they could talk to PC, because I find that like drafting and cubing, it's funner when like you have people just talking amongst each other instead of like around Twitter like, oh, I got that guy, and they're like, I want that guy.
Yeah, I think whatever we do decide though, I think it'll be fun regardless, because this is all new for me. I've never done any of this, so.
Yeah, no, I mean, and that's kind of my reason to kind of come in and talk. I wouldn't say like quite coach it out, but like I do find that like these little, especially in like the Yugi tubing, like fucking biz right now, the most interesting thing you can be doing is playing anything but what's going on right now. I find like if you can play Yu-Gi-Oh and do the fun Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, that's what people will watch. No one's sitting down and watching 50 matches of Rise.
Yeah. Because nobody wants to just watch like super sweats.
It's like it's not necessarily people don't want to watch it. It's just that so many people do that already. Like I'll go through a lot of like my recommended YouTubing content, and it's like most of the people I watch they're just basically playing. It's a simple meta, and they're going through grinds, and they're not really doing anything other than that. Like I feel like a large part of what makes Yu-Gi-Oh fun is that we can have these goofy little like moments that we can just play this really bad deck.
Yeah.
and my really bad deck can sometimes do something really good if you let me.
Right. And you know, that's my whole thing. That's why I kind of do what I do, because it's like when I started like streaming Master Duels. So I don't know if I've said this already, but one of the first ever like videos I was gonna record when I started Master Duels was like I was gonna stream it. I was gonna go into different streamers' streams and ask them to duel and then make a video on that, right? But that never ended up working because every time I went to a stream, they were either using a meta deck and didn't want to duel, or just straight out didn't want to duel. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna make my own space for people who just want to hop on stream and duel, to just, you know, do that, because more people should be doing that. I think that's fun.
Yeah, no, I mean it is. It's like it's kind of like the point of like the Duels, that you kind of want a place for just people to play around and do stuff. It doesn't. That's kind of my issue with Master Duel, is that the main two ways to play, unless there's like an event going on, is you can play ranked or you can play casual. And you can play ranked and feel like it sucks, because usually the deck you bring in, if it's not meta, it's most of the time it's kind of getting pushed out. Or you can play casual and be like, man, what's the point of me playing casual? I kind of want to play ranked. But
Right.
Like, it's kind of, there's no real place to be like outside of, again, events. I do like the events. Like, example, did you ever play the Dice Rally event?
Yeah, I did. It was pretty fun for an extent.
Yeah, no, that's like, I want my points. It starts with like mounts. I draw on stuff like that, and there isn't really a meta way to play that event, because you just lose because it's a goofy event.
Yeah. There's no way he can play anything else.
That's what I appreciate. That's what I like about Yu-Gi.
Yeah, I feel like more people should just, I don't know, the Master Duel community is just like, this is one of like I wouldn't say the weirdest, but like as far as like competitive wise, bro, it's so like copy and paste. At least like, for example, like I don't know if you were ever like really into Tekken, but the ranked on Tekken is like, everybody could be good. Like if you want to put the heart, if you want to put the time, and you can make them good and be competitive. On Yu-Gi-Oh, it's way different. It's like, okay, here's the meta. You have 3 options. If you don't pick these 3 options, you'll lose unless you try super hard to try to counter those.
Oh. Then yeah, and that's it. To be honest, I will say a large part of also what I'll kind of like reiterate it to the end of the earth. The thing that makes Master Duel really, really suck is the fact that Max C is legal. And it really is, I cannot state this any more than enough. In like normal TCG, like us in America, Max C has not been legal for years. And when you like, the best way I can put it is, a lot of people got into Yu-Gi-Oh from Master Duel. So when they play like, and most of them are in like America. So when they play like TCG, like they play like, you know, normal locals and all that, I cannot tell you the amount of people I've met that are like, oh my god, why am I running all these cards? Oh my, I thought like Max C or all that other stuff was like legal. I was like, nope, this is a completely different format. You don't have to subjugate like 12 cards to your main deck to exactly counter one card.
Yeah, like
Like,
it's really crazy.
no, it is more than crazy because it's like that's the reason why I wanted to like when especially for like future like tournament events, I do just recommend full banning Maxi for Master Duel. Just because
yeah, and it's like after.
Limited,
Oh, I'm sorry.
all I was gonna say was when you limit a card to one, it doesn't do exactly what you think it does. Because when you limit a card to one, you kind of get into this feast or famine style of the card where you're gonna run the card most of the time, right? Like not all the time. Like example like Raigeki, Harpy's Feathers, or Monster Reborn. Like you're not always gonna run those cards in your deck, but sometimes you do. Like sometimes you're like, I'm just gonna throw this one of in.
Yeah.
Max C is such a polarizing card that if you put it at one, most of the time you're never gonna draw it because it's one card in your deck. Who cares? It's just one card in your deck. But the one time you draw it, you win the game most of the time, unless your opponent has the L.
Yep.
Which sucks. It sucks. That sucks so bad, and it feels even worse for the opponent because they're like, "Oh, Max C's at one. I don't need to run as many Ash or Called By or anything else that counters Max C." But you do, just because of the off chance that your opponent drew the one.
Yeah, and I realized that like spectating through the tournament, I was like, bro, even though I limited Max C to one, like people were still like able to go crazy with Max C, and I'm like, bro, how? I'm like, bro, why is this card so broken?
It's because it was not built with future Yu-Gi-Oh in its mindset. Like that's just the only issue with Max C is that almost every single deck special summons to some degree, minus very few. Like I can probably list them on my hand how many decks in this game don't special summon more than twice.
Yeah.
And it shuts out because like it shuts out a lot of these decks because it isn't just the fact that Maxi lets you draw, it lets Maxi draw the out.
Yep.
Like because you're able to draw not just Maxi, you're able to draw Nibiru, you're able to draw board breakers, you're able to draw your engine, you're able to draw more extenders on extenders. So it just kind of gets to a point where you're like, well, then why are you leaving? Because Konami hates you. That's all.
Yeah, it's like, bro, I wouldn't say it's impossible, but if you want to play competitive, it's damn near impossible to not have to run Maxi, because if you don't, 9 times out of 10 you'll lose. Yeah. Because your opponent drew Maxi and now he's using Maxi.
Yep, and on top of that, you didn't run the obligatory 11 to 12 cards to counter Maxi to begin with. You need to run the Ash. You need to run the Called By. You need to run what's that guy's name? Call Out Designated. Some people unironically will run a card called Sales Ban to do that. To call out exactly either Maxi or other cards. And the card literally just says, declare a card name. You can't use that card name for the rest of the game, but your opponent can't use that card name until the end of your turn. And
people are going that far?
Well, it's mainly also because Sales Band also targets out other cards. It mainly targets out the other card that kind of kills a lot of decks, Droll, and Rockford. And specifically for Ryziel. Because Ryziel really loses to Droll and Rockford.
Yeah, I could only imagine. Because a lot of their effects deal with having to put cards in your hand.
Yeah, it's you just after the first search, they're like, okay, I guess I'll just end on detonate or pass. Like, is that's like you can't go into duo drive. You can't try to extend into anything else. You just have to be like, okay, I'll live with the Bryzials I have on my hand and on my board, I guess.
Yeah. I appreciate you, Gamer Zero, for coming to the stream, man. Hey, you have a good night.
Yeah,
But
you have good.
but yeah, bro, it's crazy. Like
Yeah,
I feel like the state of Yu-Gi-Oh right now is like I'll say like the most toxic it's ever been.
It's a state of mastery. To be honest, it's just
Yeah, like Masterduels,
I'll be honest. Well, it's because like when you play in TCG, it's so different. It is so different. Like I cannot tell you how weird it is to be like Ryziel was like 2 months ago. Like Ryziel came out like 2 months ago. We're way past Ryziel by this time. Like we're playing Yummy. We're playing Draco Tail. You haven't even heard these cards yet.
No.
Like, this stuff, like that stuff's gonna come up in the next like 2 months again. Everyone's gonna be like, "Oh my god, this is so like cool and toxic."
Like
I'm
look,
gonna be honest,
like look, the person I'm dueling now just used Maxi.
Yeah. And you didn't have an out.
Oh.
Yeah. So now you have to either commit to a board that doesn't immediately lose the game, or just pass and lose the game because your opponent had something that let them win the game. Like it sucks. It just sucks. What was it I was going to say? That's exactly that's what I was going to say. Is that's exactly why I like limited formats in Yu-Gi-Oh, because funny enough, like formats like Edison or Go, Max C is legal in those formats, and it's completely okay because it's a completely different like game.
Yeah.
Like you're not special summoning 5 times a turn. You're special summoning like 2 to 3 times, and your opponent drawing those cards doesn't guarantee that they win the game. And that's when Max C was like fun and like cool, because like most of the time you even debated if you put Max C in your deck, because to be honest, sometimes you don't even run into a guy that's fucking special summon. In modern day Yu-Gi-Oh, everyone's special summon.
Yeah, everybody literally special summons.
Everybody. Unless you were exactly playing blue and stun. You are a special summon. And again, that's why I love Q, especially because like you draft the cards that you want to play. And most of the time it's like you can have a powerful deck, and it's not even like when you think about it in modern Yu-Gi-Oh, you look at the deck and you're like, wow, this deck sucks. But in like this limited kind of set, you're like, wow, this deck is like actually really strong. And it's a bunch of cards that you never normally see. And it's like that card. The number one thing that I think a lot of new players get really stuck in, especially in like Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duel, is that they'll read cards or they'll get cards that look really cool and look really strong, and then they realize as they play the game, wow, this card actually sucks.
Yep.
It's bad. it's not good. Why am I playing this? Like I had that effect with I was a big like any kind of Mirror Force. Like one of my favorite Mirror Force cards was Drowning Mirror Force. Like that is like one of my favorite cards ever, because that's just like one of the best removal cards. Like when you look at it face value, like it just straight up shuffles all of your opponent's monsters right into the deck. That's insane to me. And then like you play Modern Yu-Gi-Oh and like, oh, it didn't matter. Yeah, I'm never getting this off, because either I win first and I had enough of a good enough board that the opponent couldn't push through it, or I went second and my opponent just blew up my trap before I was even able to use it.
Yep.
And it's like that. But in limited, like that ends up being a really strong card because it is strong.
I feel like that they just gotta do something on with Maxi. They gotta do something.
It's yeah. To be honest, they kind of they kind of shot us into the foot with the fact that not only did they keep Maxi legal, but they printed the
Bro, he just stole my fucking Galaxy Eyes.
I don't know.
Bro, the Fiendsmith engine is crazy too.
Yeah, no, well, I mean, honestly, Fiendsmith's just good. Like, I'll be more than honest when I say this. A lot of decks just win a lot more often. Like, especially when you're gonna grind. Like, I'll just recommend this. Like, especially right now, if you're gonna like climb to go to like Masters, like to like, I imagine you'll do that eventually. Like, Sean, like that's your name. You mind if I call you that, or you want?
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, I know some people like I like Fig. You can call me Figment. That's like my government name. If you want a full like Figment of mine 09, like you can go for that for sure. But I'm just Fig.
Yeah.
You can just like you don't gotta say the whole title. I ain't a king.
Right.
But yeah, like you'll get. I imagine eventually you go into a place where you're like, you know what? I'm gonna actually sit down. I'm gonna climb to Master Rank 1, and you'll like put on your stream like, can I get to Master Rank 1? And it'll be like your grind for the month.
And see, that was my plan. That was my plan. I was like, okay, I think with enough grit and willpower, I can get Galaxy Eyes to Master 1. And after playing, it's fucking impossible. There's no way.
It's okay. I'll be honest. With the deck that you have right now, yeah, it's impossible. But you can absolutely. What you have to do though is you have to basically take what you see as your fun deck and just kill all the fun and do anything you can to make it as the most meta-defying. Like basically, what I tell you straight up is cut all your like kind of like the first thing I can think of is like cut the wizard, cut the orbital, cut the photon lord, cut all that. Get the Drabluxion, get your like little baby dragons, get as many of the UR guys in your photon deck. Then on top of that, make sure that you have a full play set of not only the Maxi, but all of the Molcharmies, specifically Fulos and Molch. I can't remember the other one. And then also make sure that your extra deck is like the best of the best. Like you have an SP Little Knight just in case. You have multiple copies of.
Demon in the chat just said it's Perulia. The other yeah, the other one.
Yeah, Perulia. That's the guy. You have 3 copies of those. You have your call out designator just in case. And then every time that you don't get first, you play the game, and if your hand doesn't contain at least 3 like hand traps, you scoop and you go next. Like straight up, you can go to Master Rank with a non-meta deck. It's just not going to be fun with a non-meta deck because you're going to be doing a lot of just stuff that doesn't make the deck the deck. You know what I mean? Like you're just not going to be doing the sub-optimal play to make something else that can win you the game as well, because that's not how you win the game. How you win the game is you drown your opponent out in advantage, and you make sure that you have more cards than them. It's not, can I win the battle phase? Because any deck can win the battle phase. It's a matter of what can I do to make my opponent not play the game, to make sure that I can.
And
that's kind of what.
And that's just so
Yeah,
crazy
sorry.
that like people have to like play like. I feel like that's so crazy. People have to play like
to win.
that. Like that's crazy. And
Well,
like,
and it's not. Sorry.
oh no, you're good. But that was my. So that's why that was the whole reason I made the Arcana deck, because I was like, okay, I can skip their whole turn. Hell yeah, let me do that. And it was like it was working. I just didn't feel like building around it to make it like meta competitive, you know?
And also on top of that, the Arcana deck basically lives and dies by you going first.
Yep. So if I go
Like-
second, I
like, if
lose.
You just lose most of the time, and like yeah.
All right, I'll do you, Demon Source, since I think you're new to the stream. I don't think you've been here before. It's your first stream, so I'm sorry if I haven't been talking about like I usually am, but welcome. And I hope you stick around for future streams. Hop on the Discord. The link's in the description. We'll be talking about deck lists, anime, games, everything like that. If you need help, I got a pretty good community. They'll help you with the with your deck, and it's just a good time.
Yeah, and if you feel I'm Hi also for people who have joined. I'm Fig, the other voice. I'm a moderator and main importantly the other guy that works at the Discord basically.
Yeah.
So if you need anything, just straight up at Fig me, and I can more than likely probably help you through whatever you want. That's actually what I was going to mention as well. As I was going to say, probably something you could do, just to like also help with engagement and adding or like getting like stream more like variety of kind of streams. That you could just have a stream of like once you get there, but like you could just have a point where you'll take like one of my favorite YouTubers that I watch. You know Farfa?
I don't think I do.
Basically, he's one of the big guys. Like the main big guys when I think of Yu-Gi-Oh tubing, at least, is Farfa, MBT, Dzeef, and
that's crazy. I've never heard of any of them, because usually the Yu-Gi-Oh YouTubers I watch, well,
or like Team X.
Like Team Samurai, or like I watch Siriax. He plays Yu-Gi-Oh every so often. But like I don't think they play it for like, they don't play it like for competitive. It's usually for just fun. So I'll just watch them like that.
Oh yeah, no, like the Team X also. Team X is also pretty fucking big. Serious too. Mainly those other four that I mentioned, like they're really big just because they've had a lot of impact, especially with how they're not competitive either. They're all like they're mainly like fun. They're like just for fun. But more importantly, they have a lot of, I wouldn't say they like drained the wheel, but they've like cranked all these different kinds of kind of like shows, like these mini shows of what you can do in Yu-Gi-Oh. Like example, that's the prime one is, as I mentioned, like draft. Like all four of them get into a draft and they like play with each other, and they have like a best of 3 against each other, and like that's like a whole video. Or another good one Farfa does is he does Storage Wars, and what he does is he has like 5 people come on, and he has like a bunch of random mystery packs and decks in Masterduel, and they do like like Storage Wars. They bid fake gems on the deck boxes, and then if whoever wins the end of the bid, they get that deck box at the end of the bidding, and they have to build a deck out of the decks that they bid on and got, and then they just play against each other like that. It's like just simple, or like a Yu-Gi-Oh Jeopardy, stuff like that. It's just like fun little whatever you can do with, and it's Yu-Gi-Oh relevant.
Yeah, and you know that's what I hope to do. That's kind of why I started the whole, I guess, like deck of the week thing. I thought that was pretty cool. I didn't really see anybody doing
Yeah,
that. I was like, okay, let me
I,
try to climb the ranks with a new deck every week. But the problem I immediately ran into with the Cyber Dragon deck was like, okay, some of these decks I will not be able to learn in a week unless I know life, but I can't because I have to work.
yeah. It's that's why I was gonna say probably the best thing you can do, and like the first like different kind of stream I'd switch for is just like basically have someone come up, or like someone in the Discord, like have your stream up and then be like, hey, I want to try your decks. I want to see what you got, and I want you to come in, talk to me, and like coach me through this deck, and be like, okay, what's good about it? What you want me to do? Like, what do I do? How do I play it? Kind of like,
Okay.
you know, like someone comes in and is like, oh, they have a Gem Knight deck or something like that. Yeah, like I was talking about it. And you're like, oh, I've never touched Gem Knight before. And you're like, well, I don't know how to play it anyway. And you're like, well, just hop in the Discord, we'll talk, and just teach me how to play, basically. Like, we'll do some ones.
Right.
Or something like that. Or I'll go on Ranked, and you're just gonna take me through this deck. And it's especially like I find, because you've only played like Yu-Gi-Oh for like what, a year or a year and a half, so
Yeah, like a year and a half.
like, yeah, there is a lot of decks, man. There is so many different fucking archetypes, and they're all special and unique in their own different ways, that it's really hard to like, especially when you start Yu-Gi-Oh, it's incredibly daunting to be like, okay, I'm just gonna focus on like my comfort pick. You know, I'm gonna pick like this deck, and this is like the only deck I'm really gonna pick, and I'll try some other stuff because it's too complicated to understand.
Yeah.
Like, when I started, like I've been way. I kind of had that same mindset for a good little bit, and then I thankfully, like out of sheer willpower, I just kind of like forced myself to play other decks, and I found myself realizing what makes other decks good and what also makes that deck bad. Like you kind of get that like you get that Yu-Gi-Oh understanding of like,
Yeah.
okay, why this seems like ridiculous. What do you mean? Like this summons like a 5,000 guy that just wins the game, and then you realize, oh, it's bad. Oh,
Yeah.
that's why.
And that's kind of
why.
that's kind of how it was when I was like, okay, so when I first started playing Masterduels, I bought the Blue Eyes structure deck, and
Yeah.
I basically just I had like some friends, and I basically just kept hitting my head against the wall, playing them, losing, using cards that they use, kept looking up my own cards, and basically built my own Blue Eyes deck. And then I went to rank, it got fucking demolished. And like I changed my like Blue Eyes deck like 20 times and this was before the support. So I was like, okay, this shit is trash. This is trash. So I was like, okay, let me switch like decks. And I was like, okay, let me see what structure decks they got. I was like, okay, Galaxy Eye looks pretty cool. And I was like, okay, it's way easier to get level 8s out with this deck. Okay, I can XZ summon easier. I was like, okay. And then I was like, well, now if I don't get the starters I need, then I'm kind of fucked. So yeah,
and then that's what the new support kind of came in, and it really helps fix a lot of the deck's issues.
Yeah, and then I realized. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I said I just did that little chime. That's just a one-off case. Like Photons just happen to get support that kind of
right. I was like,
streamline a lot of the issues.
Yeah. And then I realized while I was playing Arcana, I said, okay, everybody wants to just negate or whatever, Maxi. Okay, let me just skip their turn. And then you get those few good games where it's like when the deck works perfectly, it's like, okay, it's really good at this. And then you get that game, you're going second. And then it's like, well, these monsters aren't really strong. They don't have any protection, so kind of screwed.
And one interruption kills me.
Oh yeah,
Well,
yeah, definitely. One interruption will kill the entire deck, but it's still a really fun deck nonetheless, though.
Yeah. Oh, I 100% think. It's really funny too, because it's like Arcana Force had always got like. It's such a funny deck when you look at it through the years, because like it sucked up full and through. Like there wasn't really an Arcana Force deck. It was just kind of Arcana Force monsters, and they all flipped coins, and most of them, like, the positives were not anywhere near worth the negative effect of the tails. Like, I still think it is the funniest thing to this day that their spell card that searches, anything Arcana Force, its tails is literally just your opponent searches just their deck, just gets a card.
Yep.
And I'm like, what? Like, this is insane. Why is this on a card, man? This is just a basic search card. This is like literally a reinforcement of the army. Why'd you do this?
Like literally, bro. The tails of like, if you do not have Light Force down, you might as well not.
You do not do anything.
Yeah, you might as well not even play. You might as well not even play.
God. But yeah, no, like I think that would also help you with deck. Like I think like a similar sort of. I watch another guy. I watch. He's not as popular, but he's still pretty popular. Hard Leg Joe. He does a thing. I can't remember what it's exactly called, but it's basically he takes a rogue deck and he pilots it from, I believe, he just basically pilots it to see how many games he can take it to get to Master 1. And like, God, some of them are like, I remember he tried Photons and that took him. That was pre-support, mind you. That was miserable to watch him try to even do anything on that. He's done like a whole bunch of them. The most recent one he did was Mini Ghouls. And that was like fun. Mind you, that was like a whole video, but he did that video over a course of many streams.
Yeah.
Like he just basically he streamed his entire thing up to that point. But yeah, I mean, I think I do think probably like the simplest and easiest to especially like get like how I'd say like more community sort of outreach for yourself is just to be like, hey, I ain't really doing anything today, right? I don't have much doing. I got a couple extra UR and SR dust to craft something. I'll just who wants to teach me their deck?
And that's the thing, bro. Deck building in Masterduels is so expensive for what reason I don't know. I literally don't get it.
The thing is like for some of them, you can kind of be like, oh, okay, I kind of get why this card exactly is a UR. And then like you keep going down and you realize, oh, they just make every card a UR that you want.
Literally.
And then, but at the same time, they also make cards that are just unplayably bad UR as well. So when you open them in your packs, you're like, wow, that's just 10 UR dust, huh?
Yeah, because like bro, I feel like there's no reason that, for example, Raigeki should be a UR when you have Black Hole, which is an SR, and it does the same thing.
And most of the time, I'm gonna be honest, especially with like how you kind of deck build, Dark Hole is better most of the time.
Yeah.
Because there's so many cases where you kind of want to clear your own board so you can do something else. Because we're in an age where there's so many fucking little rogue decks that just give you cards that make you feel that just suck to have. Or also like the legacy packs. There's fun little things you can do with legacy packs. Like
they suck so bad. They suck so bad.
They're awful. They're bad. Yeah, they're horrible. There's not really a single redeemable card in the legacy pack realistically. But there is something fun you can do with the legacy packs, which you can only deck build with legacy packs, and then have fun with that.
Yep.
That was a recent video I just watched, not too recently. I can't remember who it was, but they did a tournament of just legacy cards, like just legacy pack cards. Like you can't put any other cards from anything else. It has to come from the legacy pack.
That's. Is there a way to like search out like specific like legacy cards, like when you're filtering?
If I'm not wrong, you should be able to. I think it's. I can't remember the exact. There is a way. It's just incredibly non-intuitive. The first thing, of course, is you can look up any card that just can't be dismantled in your collection. Because legacy packs are the only cards that you can't dismantle. Because, you know, they didn't want to give you any free UR dust.
Yeah, of course they don't.
Because like, I cannot tell you how pissed I was when I first learned that. I was like, wow, I'm never going to use... I have unironically opened 6 card destructions. 6. I cannot burn any of them. Because they're all from the legacy pack. So.
And then it just sucks to just look at like that. I can't even do nothing with this.
Like, I can't do anything with it. Or like how some of the URs that you get from it too. Did you know that United We Stand? Do you know what that card does? Is it UR? United We Stand. It is a card from like 2008. It is such an old ass card. All it is that it is an equip spell that reads, equipped monster has gains 800 attack and 800 defense for each monster you control. That is all it does. So like back then, when attack points kind of mattered, United We Stand was kind of good.
Yeah,
because
I can see how. GG's Demon Sword, GG's. I got cooked by, bro. I've been getting cooked by Memento.
Memento is a fun. It's a lot of a spinning your wheels deck. I'll be honest. Like there's a lot of I'm gonna do this to pop this, to then search this, to then dump this, to then summon this, to then pop that, to then summon this, to then pop that, to then search these, to then
it just goes on and on.
It goes on, and then it doesn't really end on anything too impressive. But it's still, and it's not like it's a negate either. That's what I like about Mementos, is that they don't really end on negates. It's mostly kind of like board interaction.
Yeah, it is a cool deck though, because I know Princess plays with Mementos too.
Yeah,
that was the first time I've seen it. I was like, bro, I've never seen this deck before.
It's the main reason I'll say, like, as much as we kind of like hate or we don't like meta and all that, the thing is that all that Yu-Gi-Oh meta has been up to recently has been basically like, it's just kind of like the best deck because it's just the best deck and there's no real arguments for it. We're now getting to a point where like being the best deck is because you can play through interruption.
Yep.
That's like, and you'll like, I'll be honest, Rise Yo Malice, kind of a shit format. Like this kind of sucks. I will not lie to you. Like they're both of them kind of just suck to play at the same time together because they both lose to two.
Hold on, Fig. We got somebody new in the stream. Yeah. What's going on, Infinite Dragon? Welcome to the stream, bro.
Oh, yep.
Appreciate you for coming by and checking out the channel, man. Welcome. I got the duel room open. The duel room ID is pinned to the top of the chat. If you want to hop in there and duel me or somebody else on the table, go ahead. We all just kind of chilling, testing out decks, having fun, Well, hey, welcome, bro. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for coming. All right, I'm sorry. Back to what you were saying.
No, Oh no, you're good. You don't. Yeah, you don't got to apologize for trying to engage with the stream. I'm secondary here. I'm just talking here. I'm basically background though. I'm not trying.
It just feels like rude. Like you know what I mean? It just feels rude, I guess, to like cut you off while you're talking and then talk to the stream. I don't know. It's one of the weird things.
You'll get used to it. You'll get used to just being like, hey, or you can just be like, give me a sec. You just it's. I guess to say like you'll fit into the boots real soon.
Yeah.
What was I saying? I was talking about like yeah. You know, the better decks to basically they can play through interruption. The issue with both Ryzeal and Malice, and the reason why I kind of don't like the format, is that they both lose to two completely different things. Ryzeal loses to Droll, like super hard. Like they lose to Droll so bad. Like most of the time, it's not even funny how bad they lose to Droll. It just sucks to get drolled immediately after any kind of search, because you're like, shit, I just have to sit here and just do a detonator and pass. Like that's it.
Yep.
And that's the thing, is that Droll completely sucks against Malice, because Malice doesn't search for shit. Malice doesn't search. It just summons from deck.
It's so fucking annoying. It's so annoying. And, like literally, you can't even like use called by because
they get banished.
Yeah, yeah. So like even if you banish it, it's like, okay, bet you banish that one. I'll just summon out another one that can bring it out from banishment, and then I'll link summon, and then I'm like, oh my god. Yeah. So there's no point. There was no point in me doing that.
And the big thing though is that deck absolutely loses to Lancia. It cannot do anything under Lancia. It just fucking falls apart.
Yep.
But the thing with that is that Lancia doesn't even touch Ryzeal in any way. If you activate Lancia against Ryzeal, they don't have anything that they care about being banished. They don't even banish anything themselves. It's like that's the main issue with the top two decks, is that you can run both of those hand traps to help counteract those decks, but that's realistically the only two ways you are actively and meaningfully interacting with their boards. Because unless you have like the cracked Nibiru of God, like you have Nib and everything is good, and like they don't interact with it and they're not able to play through Nib because they had no extenders, or you just don't, they just didn't draw good enough most of the time. Like most of the common hand traps that we have still doesn't even really affect Malice or Ryzeal well to begin with. Like exactly, like if you Ash, or if you Infinite Imperm, or if you Effect Availer, or if you do anything to either both Ryzeal and Malice, they don't care. They just keep playing anyway, like normal, because they have ways to continue to play like normal.
Yep.
But the hand traps that you have that can counteract them, it sucks to play them, because what happens if you play against the one deck, if you don't happen to play against Malice or Ryzeal, or you happen to draw the Droll against Malice, or you happen to draw the Lancia against Ryzeal? That's what sucks about the format, is that you have two completely opposing hand traps that are absolutely necessary to play like ranked, by the way, like completely needed. Like that is like bare minimum because of what both Malice and Ryzeal can do. But they just suck to play, because more than often you're never gonna actually use it as the intended. You're never gonna get it for the intended purpose.
Never.
Never. You're never, because you can't you can't just run 20 hand traps, unfortunately. I wish you could, but you can't just do that.
Because then your deck will be literal like garbage.
It's not. It's just you don't have any way to play the game. You have 5 cards that can interrupt your opponent, and then you pray to God that your top deck is any playable card. But I'll be honest when I say this. This upcoming format that should be, I'm crossing fingers on how they're going to release it, but I hope that they release it together. There's going to be like the new meta deck that's coming up is Mitsurugi. Mitsurugi is going to be paired with Ryziel. It's going to be annoying. Mitsurugi it's still not going to. Mitsurugi's basically rituals. Rituals with reptiles.
Okay.
Their whole thing is basically a lot of revealing and revealing themselves from the hand, and it's like I'm gonna be honest, it's hard to explain how Mitsurugi works outside of just he plays really, really good with Ryziel. And that will kind of like suck ass for a little bit. Ryziel will be really good for a minute. But then, oh my god, I will be so happy because currently right now, I think we're in like the renaissance of like a good meta. Because there's like 4 or 5 like kind of competent decks. And all of them are good. And all of them have their own little weaknesses and none of them are super polarizing. And each one of them has a really good chance of beating the other. And none of them is like a rock, paper, scissors sort of case.
Yeah.
The first one I'm going to be excited to play is called the Yummies. Yummy, basically, they're just little beasts. They're little 1-star beasts. Their whole thing is that they can synchro summon with a Link 1 to make a synchro 2. It's weird, but it's really good. The deck's actually kind of like a control-y style deck that has a bunch of different applications and different ways you can use. Like each one of the Yummy monsters has its own little effect on if it's summoned normally or if it's summoned off of the Link or the synchros. It's a cool deck. Dragon Tail is dragon. It's kind of like Dragon Maids in the sense, I'll say, but it's like if Dragon Maids were good.
Shout out Dragon Maid. I always thought Dragon Maid was a cool deck when I first played. I'm like, oh man, like girl dragon, that's kind of cool.
Cool. And then you're like, oh man, this is just the best thing I can do is Xiao Pass. That really it? Yeah. Like that's it. That's it. Yep, that's it. Well, it's the main thing too is also like the thing with Dragon Maids is that you'd figure they'd be really good to splash in Dragon decks because like the best Dragon deck undisputably right now is Dragon Link, and that deck's been alive for like almost 4 years. I want to say 3 years. Dragon Link is basically just dragon good stuff. Like anything that's a dragon that happens to be really good, it just kind of meshes really well with the Dragon Link playstyle. It's a lot of like the Borload End Dragon, Borload Savage Dragon. It has some of the rocket stuff, a lot of other dragons that happen to be really good too. And the reason why it's called Dragon Link is mainly because a lot of your plays are interspersed between links, or was interspersed between links because there was a dragon by the name of Elpie, and that card was broken.
Oh wow!
Yes, it was Guard Dragon Elpie. Basically, all it read was it was a Link monster that just said, if another Link monster is pointing to where this monster is pointing, you can special summon a dragon from your deck, which is crazy. It's just that like it's just like that's just crazy. It's not good anymore now because it had restrictions, it had limitations, but the ability to summon a dragon from deck was good enough, and that's why it kind of made the deck good. But Dragon Tail is kind of
a fusion based. It's got such a unique little. It's kind of, how do I put it? Did you play when Tyrelmiths came out?
I think I was playing. I remember it going crazy in the meta, bro. Finally, I fucking beat Kevin's ninja deck, bro. God damn, I always struggled against his ninja deck. Like, I could literally never beat it, and I finally fucking beat it.
Finally did it.
It took 2 maxes.
I'll be honest. Ninjas are one of those decks that will always kind of be just annoyingly good at sneaking in games, pun intended. Like,
but GG's though, Kevin. GG's.
Yeah. It's specifically with the Gravity Ninja guy.
Bro, oh my god.
Yeah, he is so good, man. You look at him and you're like, oh my god, this is literally Book of Moon, but twice as better. And you can repeat this. You can do this multiple times.
Literally.
Like, oh my, yeah, no, ninja stuff was fun. It just sucks that the deck kind of has to go first to do anything. So.
Yeah. Has to set up the board.
But yeah, so you kind of have an idea of like how tier elements kind of play. The main thing is that they shuffle themselves to fusion summon.
Yeah.
That's kind of what Dragon Tales does, but they have a little more like interspersed play between that. Usually they like shuffle not only just like graveyard, but from board. And they also just have a lot of like special summoning 2 cards at once, like return cards. It's just a fun. It's a nice dragon, like simple dragon deck that's actually just really good. And it can also even play on your opponent's turn if it can. The other one, I think that personally this one's like the weakest one out of it all, but canines. Canines are basically rank 5, the deck. Canines are basically, their whole thing is that they're police. That's the joke. They're dogs, but they're canines. You know.
Are you serious?
Yes, that's the. They're still like anime guys and anime women, but it's the joke is that they are police and it is K-9, the actual number, and that's the thing. Their whole thing though is really cool because it's not just rank 5s, it's the ability to, usually with the rank 5s you're able to play like a bunch of random rank 5, like the rank 5 list has a lot of really interesting cards that is surprisingly just good in modern day Yu-Gi-Oh. Of course, like the one card that they're probably going to ban, hopefully, is a card called Paradise Smasher. He's a rank 5 that literally just reads your opponent can't play the game, so they're probably just going to.
Are you serious?
Okay, so how Paradise Smasher works is he needs 2 or level 5 monsters, but you can have more than 5. How he goes is you detach 2 materials, both you and an opponent roll 2 d6s. Basically just roll 2 die. Whoever has the higher number between the 2 of you cannot activate card effects just until the end of the next turn.
What?
Yes, just straight up. Basically, you can't. I think it's monster effects, but it's still monster effects. Yes, just straight up. You cannot play the game basically. And the thing is, when you say it like when we're like, okay, so both players roll 2 die, whoever gets higher. Oh, well, that means that it's like non-deterministic, right? You know, like sometimes I'm going to get the higher number and my opponent's going to get the lower number.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter. Because if you made it with 3 materials, because mind you had to detach 2 to activate it. If Paradise Smasher has at least a material on him, you can treat one of the dice rolls as 7.
So you can cheat?
So you can rig Yes, you just rig the game basically. It is, you can still lose it, mind you. It is the likelihood of you losing it is so incredibly low. It's like, I think the numbers was the times that you lose from activating Paradise Smasher while it has material is like 93%, or not 93. Like it's a 7% chance that you'll lose, and like instead you can't activate monster card effects. But like straight up, like, okay, I rolled a 3, you rolled a 10. I don't even need to use the effect. Or I rolled a 10 and you rolled an 8. Okay, I'll make myself 7. All right, you can't play the game now. Like that's basically how that card worked, and that's the reason why it's banned in the TCG right now.
Man, I can only imagine.
Yes, well, and to be honest, the only reason why it was coming up was because there was a deck that made rank 5s really often, and well, K9 was that deck. So it just kind of is what it happens.
GG's, Kevin. GG's. Also, it's legal. Dang it, I have not been reading chat. I've been Jesus.
Oh, what's going on in the chat? I didn't even fucking. Now, let me check it out.
But I guess the last thing you said, Demon Sword said that it's legal in TC and banned in OC. And it's the die, not the total. It's even more busted. Oh wow, so the dice itself changes.
Well, so you roll two dice. So one of them is like a 1, and the other one is like a 6. You can make your opponent's 1 be treated as a 7. That's what that effect.
That's literally like fucking cheating. That's literally textbook cheating.
Yes, it is. That's the reason why Paradise is. It is very much getting fucking thrown out. But the more important deck, the most coolest deck, in my opinion, I feel like you are more than likely going to like it, and you're probably. I recommend building it now, because I'm surprised if you like Tekken. I'm surprised you haven't fucking made this yet. Why did I say Sword Soul? Oh my god, why am I? Vanquish Souls.
What is that?
It's a Vanquish Souls. Let me double check. I might be fucking up my names.
Hey yo,
Yes,
Infinite Dragon, if you still in the stream, bro, go ahead and hop in the Discord, man. We be talking about deck lists, games, anime. Just we just be chilling. It's a good community. If you need help building decks, I got a lot of people in the Discord as well who can help you out with that. So if you're still here, hop in the Discord. The link in the description.
Yeah. I make sure to hop in. Yeah, it's Vanquish Souls. Vanquish Souls is their whole shtick is that they're basically all fighting game characters.
Oh, that's fucking
gimmick.
Cool.
Yes, each one
Infinite.
is their own.
The link to the Discord's in the description.
Yeah, it's just yes.
But so it's like fighting game characters.
Yeah, they're all fighting game. They're all like they're not all obvious copyright. They're their own fighting game character, like Yu-Gi-Oh fighting game character, just made up people. But you can kind of see where the archetypes come from. Like you can be like, oh, that's that's Kazuya. That's literally like one of the guys' names is Soul Valius, and you look at him like, wow, that is just actually Kazuya. Hi.
Yeah, I'm gonna search it up.
But well, I mean, I'd say you can just build the deck list right now. But it's pretty cool because the whole idea, the whole game plan.
Oh, I've seen that dude before. Vanquish Your Soul, right? Raisin. I've seen him before.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I was gonna say I'll talk to you real back. I gotta drive back. I'll be back.
All right, man. All right, I'll see you when you come back.
Yeah, of course.
Yo, Infinite, did you get the Discord? Were you able to hop in that? Holly, Sue, and Start are there two new cards that made the deck a lot better. So is the deck actually worth running? If the Vanquisher Soul deck is actually worth running, I might actually consider it. Holly, Sue, and G along. Holly, Sue, and 5 helps. Okay. Let me go ahead, activate this. Advance. Activate Tachyon. It's top meta, bro. I've never anybody seen use Vanquisher Soul. Get rid of Soldier. Bro, there's no fucking way. Yep, there it goes. I'm glad I was able to get this off when I got the chance. Activate that. Let me get some material. You don't see the link? Here. I'll copy the link and I'll put it in chat, Infinite. Give me a sec. All right, there you go. That link should work now. What am I doing? What am I doing? What card did I activate? Okay, Jesus, I lost my train of thought. Give me Primal. Boom. Give me Tachyon Transmigration. Activate Expedition. I think we in business, boys. I think it's time to bring out the GOAT. C62, yes sir. Go ahead, activate that. Oh. Hmm. Let's see. Smart. Uh. Oh, because I didn't have him as material. That's on me. All right, let me look at chat. I'm not joining the Discord. Hey, Sale, go ahead and hop in that Discord, man. I don't see why not. In fact, since this is your fourth stream, bro, you might as well. It's a good time. I'm telling y'all. Hey, Infinite, you in the Discord now? Let's get it. Hey, welcome to the crew, man. Thank you, bro. It means a lot to me. I appreciate you for coming out. Sorry I haven't been, talking to chat like I usually do. I was talking to Fig and stuff, y'all know how it go. I just got caught up. I wasn't thinking. On top of having to lock in on Yu-Gi-Oh, bro. He brought this fucking card right back out. Oh my god. He brought this card right back out, bro. Your matches are sweaty, Sean. Bro, they are sweaty, but it's just my boy Kevin be locking in with that ninja deck. It's like my arch nemesis. Like this fucking ninja deck is like the bane of my existence. I didn't activate any effect. Nope, I don't need to activate any effects. Go ahead and pop him out just in case. No, yeah, Kevin pretty much erased me. Hey, Kevin will do that to you if you let him. I promise you. I'm surprised I'm even beating the ninja deck today, honestly. Like, usually, bro, I be getting fucking cooked. I don't need to do no extra. Just finish the game. Nice and simple. GG's, Kevin. GG's. Alright, I got... What time is it? 9:19. Alright, y'all. I got one more duel in me. Did anybody want to challenge me or call me out before I end stream? Because I do gotta go to work in the morning. Death Shadow is me. Okay. You know what? You right, Infinite. I haven't fought you yet. So, let's go ahead and run it. Okay, Marcus, I'll play you. Okay, I'll do two more. I'll do two more. I'll do two more. I'll fight Infinite. Hey, you know what time it is?
It's time to duel.
Sorry, y'all, I haven't been using the stream deck either. But hey, let's see what you got, Infinite. Hey, good night, Kevin. Appreciate you for coming by and showing up to the stream, man. I'll see you in tomorrow's stream. You have a good night. I'm going first. Fuck. Okay. Okay. The deck, send a deck to the jumper. Activate jumper. Give me France. Activate soldier. Take you on primal. Boom. Boom. Summon you. And then give me Afterglow. Transmigration. Guess I'll do that. All I can do, really. That. All right, bet. Hey, let's see what you got, Infinite. Let's see what you got cooking. Oh, where you get that C62 avatar from, bro? I need to get that. Where'd you get that avatar picture from, bro? That profile picture. Can I just buy that? Or do I gotta unlock that? Y'all let me know, because I need that C62 profile picture. Hey, expedition. What gonna pop? What's he going for? I know he using elemental heroes. That explains the 60 card deck. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense, Infinite, why you got a 60 card deck with elemental heroes. I hear that's not crapping it. I'm in the bill. What is this? Fine. I'll let him cook. Alright, bet, noob. Okay. Guess I got 3 duels. Okay, you and Marcus will be my last duels of the stream. I got Marcus first, and then I got you, noob. No rematch. What, are you talking about me, G? Bro, the match you fucking cooked me in? Is that the match you're talking about? Battle phase? My grandpa's deck has some pathetic cards. Wow. Can't let you do no more special summoning. Excellent. Just what I wanted. Oh, gotta get him up out of here. I can't have you keep bringing him out, man. I can't do it. Gonna activate 100. See what you got cooking in here. Interesting. I'll get rid of you. There we go. Now that should set me up for a solid inboard. Who's he gonna grab? Gotta have that insurance. Face down. Oh, and I just drew the out. Gotta love the Galaxy Eyes deck. GG's Infinite. GG's. Well played with the Elemental Heroes deck. I had to get rid of that Phoenix, bro. He's gonna be some problems. All right, Marcus, where you at? Marcus, I'm on table 2. And then Noob, you'll be the last duel of the stream, Noob. All right, bet Marcus, let's get it. I needed him for a combo. Hey, Infinite, that's why I got rid of him. That's why I had to get him up out of here. Yo, Sale, did you ever end up hopping in the Discord? If you still in the stream, let me know. I'll do that right now, actually. Yeah, Sale. Don't sell the sec, man. Go ahead and hop on the Discord. Solomon, great. Can't let you do that one. But yeah, Sale, the link is should be in the description. Damn it. Rated the car when I had it. See what he gonna do? He gonna keep selling him? Down. I respect it. Ah, yes. Yu-Gi-Oh loves me. Fuck. Go all out. Bring out C62. That. And that should be game. Hey, GG's, Marcus. GG's. I know that Ash Blossom and that Maxi kind of slowed down your gameplay. Alright. For the last duel of the stream, Noob, I'm on table 3. Hop on table 3, Noob. You can go ahead and see that new deck. Alright. Alright, Storm. You said the Discord might want to... Okay, so Storm, the welcome is like... Not like... It's not because y'all can't see anything. There's nothing there. I still gotta work on the rules on the welcome. So I'll be doing that over the weekend. So that's why it's blank. Because there's literally nothing there. I gotta make some rules and work on some bots and stuff to try to get all that. Have myself and my admins work on that over the weekend. It shouldn't take too long, and then I'll have the welcome page looking nice and pretty for y'all. Oh, I thought I was just late. Oh no, Storm, no, you're good. I'm just a little slow on the uptake. I need to go ahead and work on the welcome page. For the icon, I like unlock it. Oh, you can. Okay, how do you unlock it? It's infinite. How do you unlock it? Oh, you bail. You sure did say you were working on a you bail deck in the Discord, didn't you, noob? Solo mode, probably. I'm out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go unlock that. Yeah, probably forgot where I got it. Dang it, Infinite. How you gonna tell me I can unlock it, but not tell me how to unlock it? We supposed to be boys, man. That's crazy. Let's go ahead, activate. Oh, this is a free W? Come on, noob. Don't go out like this. Galaxy 100. Yeah, let's go ahead and banish that you bill, shall we? Afterglow. And then activate Expedition, which lets me bring out Tachyon. Activate Tachyon. Give me Transmigration. And now to summon the goat. Oh shit. They didn't let me summon him. There we go. Sorry y'all. Dang it, I fucked it up. But this is still cool. This is still cool. And this should still be game. I'm trying to move too fast. That's what the problem is. Man, let's just attack for game. Hey, GG's, noob. GG's. The U-Bell deck was cooking for a little bit, but it's still light years away from the Galaxy Eyes deck. No, I'm just playing. It wasn't bad. I just had a good hand. GG's, noob. GG's. But yeah, that's going to do it for tonight's stream, man. Hey, I appreciate all the new subs. Hey, welcome Infinite. And if anybody else subbed tonight, I didn't catch you, I'm sorry. But welcome, man. Appreciate y'all for checking out the channel. Go ahead and hit the... If you've been watching this long, go ahead and hit the subscribe and hit the bell so you get notified when I go live. And as well as if you're a new sub, go ahead and hop on the Discord. The link's in the description. Other than that, y'all have a good night. This was a good stream. And I'll catch y'all in tomorrow's stream. Y'all have a good rest of y'all's night.